It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
What it do? What it do? Welcome to another episode of Let's Bet It. Been a kind of a slow week in the W. We had the Commissioner's Cup on Tuesday, no games Monday and Wednesday. Cash the under. If you follow me on X, cash the under in the Commissioner's Cup. Did not expect the Fever to win outright. That shit was crazy, but
was it?
That's crazy. Like, I played the under 165 and a half, so that was a winner. I know that total dipped all the way down.
Yeah,
Can't stop. What did you get it at?
I took under 166 actually. I was so happy I stayed off the side. I was like, yo, this is one of the most under games I've ever seen.
Yeah, so cashed on that. For me, anyway, the last few days, I think my last 6 plays, 3-3, lost a little bit under a unit. So just trying to get a little bit back tonight with the slate we got. I think I've got 4 plays tonight, and we'll break those down. Can't stop. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm coming off that Commissioner's Cup win after that tough Sunday. But, just going to put that in the past, move on past that, But the Commissioner's Cup win was definitely needed, I will say. Building a little momentum. Hopefully it keeps rolling today. So I'm ready to just get into it.
Let's go, man. First game up, Sparks Liberty. Liberty laying 10.5 at home. Total when I made the banner was 171. I don't know if it's moved anymore. I know the Liberty are getting Phoebus back from the overseas commitment, but other than that, they're at full strength minus, I think, Jones. Do they have any other injuries?
No, I think it's just Jones.
Okay, so they're coming in. They're coming into this one at full strength. I've got a play on this game, and it's kind of like an auxiliary play for GOB's system that he put out on Twitter earlier today. But you got anything on this one, bro?
Yes, I do. And folks, I've got notes. So it's kind of I don't know if I'm going to call it a contrarian play, but it's probably not going to be a popular play. But I took the Sparks plus 12, and the line seems to be on my side. Sharp action seems to be on my side as well. But yeah, let's get into this Sparks thing, right? So you got the Sparks facing the Liberty. I'm just pulling up notes here right now, right? Liberty, first game back off a 4-game road trip. And you already know what that means. Sometimes teams come out a little bit sluggish, but they're also getting Phoebus back, like you said, and they're also without Jones. Then you got the Liberty coming off a loss as a dog. Meanwhile, the Sparks are coming off a loss as a favorite. So this, I don't know if you could call this a real bounce back spot for the Sparks because it is the Sparks, but technically it is. So technically they should play a little bit better, but I do got numbers to support that they should play better. So let's talk about cover of the number. Sparks got a 35% cover rate. Liberty, 40%. Sparks on the road, 56%. It jumps up. Liberty at home cover rate, 57%. Right? So the Sparks at 12.5. Sparks have played 9 road games and covered in 5 of them. Versus this number, Sparks have covered in 6 of 9 away games, giving them a 67% cover rate versus this number and 71% overall, right? The Liberty, on the other hand, they've played 7 home games, covered in 4 of them versus this number. Liberty has covered 4 of 9 home games, giving them a 57% cover rate, and versus this number, 38% overall. So Liberty are not covering the really big numbers. And if you look back through their schedule, you can see they're only really covering let's call them small to medium spreads. Once you start getting into the double-digit numbers, things get a little bit shaky. That's a lot to ask for in the W. Shit, there's a lot to ask for in the NBA, but it's definitely a lot to ask for in the W, right or wrong.
So I'm with you. I'm with you.
And then last little bit, Sparks off a loss as a favorite, 4-1 ATS. Sparks, while playing away off a loss as a favorite at home, 2-1. Sparks playing away off a loss, 4-3. So you see this, you see the trends in their favor. Liberty off of a loss, 0-4. 0-4. Liberty. All right. Liberty off a home. Liberty at home off a loss on the road. 0-1 as a dog. 0-2 and a loss on the road. 0-3.
Wow.
I mean, it's pretty cut and dry for me. So I figure, it's not a bad play to just take a shot with the Sparks. Worst could happen. Liberty blows them out and they kind of get back to normal. But hopefully that doesn't happen. And we get the Sparks plus 12.
That's an excellent cat, bro. For real. I looked at it. So GLB put out a system with the first quarter over, and that was sitting at 42. I think that was the best number on a couple of books. But I was like, you know what, let me go and look at it a little bit more, like the first quarter in general. And so the Sparks are 8th in defensive rating on the road out of the 13 teams. And this is in the first quarter. So they're 8th in defensive rating on the road. The Liberty are 1st in offensive rating and net rating in the first quarter at home. And the Sparks are 2nd in effective field goal percentage on the road. And the Liberty are 2nd behind Minnesota in effective field goal percentage at home. The Liberty are also 1st in I think it's Liberty. No, what I meant to say was Liberty are 2nd behind Minnesota in effective defensive field goal percentage, but they're also 1st in effective field goal percentage at home too. So it's just a lot that factored into that first quarter over, because the Sparks can't play defense on the road, and it seems like the Liberty always start games fast. But what took me off of the first quarter total, like as a whole, is the fact that the Liberty are 1st. That's what I was going to say. The Liberty are 1st in effective field goal percentage defense at home, and it's by a mile. So the Liberty's effective field goal percentage in the first quarter is 34.8. Second place is the Wings at 44.4. So they're excellent defensively. They're excellent offensively. Their net rating is the best in the league. So that's what led me to kind of pivot back to the first quarter over instead of doing, the first quarter, both teams over 42.
I like it. I think a lot of people are expecting the Liberty to just kind of dog walk the Sparks here, but I really don't think that's what's about to happen here. I think the Sparks are going to keep it competitive. I think the shots are going to fall.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm right.
I do think that this could be I don't think it's going to be like a blowout where New York is just coming out and in the fourth quarter, like it's a backdoor cover type shit. I really feel like the Sparks, are going to try to hang with them for the majority of the game. And you got a really good number, and the market seemed to agree with you.
Yeah, I think I locked this one in like either yesterday or like the day before.
Let's cash, man. So play for this game. You've got the
Sparks plus 12.
Sparks plus 12, and I've got the Liberty first quarter over 22.5. So
We'll
move on to the next one. I love both. I love that plus 12. I wish I could still get it. Aces Fever, man. Fever coming off of the Commissioner's Cup win, unexpected. We both made some money off of it.
I just wish I took that money line, man. I just wish I did it. I just wish I did it.
Were you thinking about it?
A little bit. But I was like, it's the Lynx at home. I'd be crazy. Why would I do that? Nah, no way Fever are going to win this game. And look what happened. Just goes to show you, anything can happen any night, man.
For real. Especially in the W.
For real.
So this total or this line is sitting at Fever getting 4.5 at home. Total sits at 162.5. Caitlin Clark is still out. Fever just won the Commissioner's Cup. That was an ugly game, and I feel like this one is going to be ugly too. What you think?
So I really wanted to fade the Fever coming into this game after picking up that crazy win in the Commissioner's Cup, but couldn't quite get there because the number moved so much on me. Like when I first started looking at the bet, I think Vegas was favored like minus 1.5. And
Yeah.
then by the time I was ready to place a bet, they were like 4.5. And I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. Like I can't, I'm not taking the worst of the number. No way. So I just pivoted because I remembered aces are away. That means my girl Jackie's away. That means we go back to the well. That means we playing Jackie Young under 16.5 points. Don't know why they keep giving it to us. It's at 100% hit rate this year. Like right now, 100% hit rate on the road. At home, different story. She's always flying over it. But on the road, different story. So honestly, you know what? I think all for the rest of the season, I'm just gonna keep playing it that way. When she's home, I'm gonna play her over her points, and maybe when she's on the road, I'll just play her under. 'Cause,
Where
like,
did you
that's
where did you get that number at? Because I'm getting ready to tell you.
I got that on FanDuel. No, actually, I got it at Fanatics this morning, but it's still active on FanDuel. I think it's a little juiced though at like minus 130.
It's not on Fanatics anymore.
It still might be on Fanatics, but I don't know what the number is on Fanatics is right now.
Okay. I'm logging in now. I'm about to go play it. Let me see.
Yeah, I just keep going back to Jackie, man. She keeps paying. Even on Sunday, Sunday was like, if you watch Game of Thrones, you know that episode, The Red Wedding?
Yeah.
That's what Sunday was, man.
No, I
Sunday
don't, but
I'm just saying, for anyone that does know, The Red Wedding, Sunday was just horrible. But even in the midst of that horrific Sunday, Jackie pulled through and got me my only win on Sunday. I love Jackie, man. She keeps.
I just played it, bro. I just told you.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, Jackie.
On Fanatics.
Let's do it again, Jackie. Come on, girl.
Let's do it.
Do your thing, but not too much.
So I feel like if you took Jackie Young under, that kind of correlates with the play that I made, and I took the first half under in this game. You can get a first half under 80 on FanDuel, but I played the first half under 79.5 on MGM from minus 105. It's minus 110 on FanDuel, the under 80. But I think the Fever are going to be sluggish coming off of that win, and I really think that the Aces are going to try to play defense. On the road, they play defense. So I'm looking at the Money Baller. They are 6-1 to the first half under on the road. 3-1 is away favorites, and they're 3-0 or 3-0 to the under when they have the rest advantage, which they do in this game. Team total records: Aces 3-4 to their first half under, or 4-3 to their first half under. Fever 6-2 to their first half under. This game just screams that it's going to start slow. Could it pick up later? I think so too. Possibly, but I see just coming out it being slow.
I think so too.
What kind of pace are they playing? Home and away. Let me see. Pace. So the Fever do play a lot faster at home, third. But Vegas, they're 8th in pace on the road. So I just think it'll start slow, man, and it might open up in the second half.
I do too.
I think we covered that one. Go ahead.
I think it's gonna be. I don't want to call it a close game. I want to call it like a medium spread type of game, right? I think Vegas can still cover the 4.5. Don't get me wrong. Like I just didn't want to take the worst of the number, especially since I was looking at a 1.5 right in front of my face. Like I can't just unsee that, So I'm like, forget it. But if I get an opportunity live, I may still play Vegas. I don't know, man. Depends on how Jackie is doing.
And and they got Alyssa Smith over in that trade from Dallas. I don't know if she's playing tonight.
About that.
Is she playing tonight? I'm not sure, but
I didn't see anything about it.
If she is playing tonight, you might want to look at a points prop because she was with the Fever last year and it didn't go well, and she ended up getting traded to Dallas. So I don't know if she's playing or not, but if she is, them points are something to look at.
I'm gonna look at it.
Now to our least favorite game of the night.
Must be the Storm game. No way.
Storm, Dream. I feel like this line is flipped. I feel like the
It
Dream are
did.
favored.
It
Yeah,
did. The Storm were favored.
man. I really want to take the Storm first half, like money line, especially since they're dogs now. So you can get it for plus money. I just they got their asses kicked by Golden State. Like from top, like it was a complete just shakedown. For
Think
real.
by 27. Think by
Yeah.
27. That's crazy.
So I just feel like, and the Dream always starts slow, right? Like that's been their
Yep.
MO kind of this year, starting slow. And man, my gut is really liking the Storm first half money line. What you think, man?
And no Ryan Howard tonight. He's out.
Oh, she's out. So she's out. Okay.
I don't know. It's so weird. Like she's out and the line still flipped. Pretty weird.
I don't know. What you think? I don't know. That first half money line is.
I don't know. I don't really have a play in this game. I looked at this game and it's just like it was one of those type of things like you look at it and you start moving around. You're like, oh. You start looking at it from mad different angles. You just start doing weird shit that you
Right.
never usually do. Like it was just kind of giving me a headache trying to figure it out. So like I don't know.
Right.
I just passed on this game. I figured like you know what? Maybe I'll play something live. I kind of just you know what it is with me and the Storm. I just never know what I'm really ever gonna get from the Storm. Right? The Storm
Yeah.
in theory are supposed to be really really good, right? But I just don't know what I'm going to get from them on a night to night basis. Like versus the Valkyrie. I expected them in the revenge game. I expected that score to be flipped. You know what I'm saying? I expected
Yeah.
that score to be flipped. I
I
expected.
thought so too.
I thought the
was on the
Valkyrie would
first
be
half.
getting. I thought they were gonna get dog walk in this game, and man, Student became the master real quick in that game. So I don't
It was
know.
bad.
If anything, I'm gonna play it live, but right now I don't have anything in this game.
And I think the first half, I'm kind of shopping around on this first half money line, and it's not even looking like I would only do it if it's plus money. But other than that, I don't like this game. I mean, I like the matchup. I think this is the game of the night, honestly.
It
The
definitely
one that you
is.
want to watch. Yeah, but
Definitely is.
as far as betting it, man, I don't got no real interest in it.
Yeah, it's one of those you don't bet unless you like absolutely had to bet it, right? Like it's the only
Yeah.
game on. You just really want some action for the night, like, and even then you should probably be like,
Stay
maybe I
away from
shouldn't.
those two.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Stay away from those two. All right, Mercury and Wings. Wings are getting 11 at home. Total sits at 166.5. The Wings literally have 8 players available for this game. Enrique's out. I know they're getting McCowan back, but I mean they're Dejanay's out. They're just decimated with injuries, and I don't think they can score enough. And I mean, the Mercury are gonna play defense. This is a championship caliber team, and I think tonight they're gonna put it on the Wings, defensively. And I took the Wings team total under 76.5. Was it 76? Yeah, I think it's 76. I don't think who's gonna score?
You remember you and I were talking about this. I was saying I think the game plan here, well, at least it would be for me if I'm the Mercury head coach, is if Page is the only one left of two. Hold on. If Page is the only one left of the 3 scorers, the 3 main scorers, I should say, for the Dallas Wings, then the objective is simple: keep the ball out of her hands. If she can't handle the ball, then you limit her ability to score. And if she can't score and get this team going, I'm not really sure who else is going to. And like you said, they have 8 players, right? What kind of rotations are they running with that? So all that being said, I took their team total under in the first half. So let me see, what is the number that I got? I got Wings first half team total under 39.5. And I'm feeling pretty good about it, honestly. Because like I said, I'm not sure who is going to score.
Yeah, I don't know that that's missing a lot. Like I said, you're missing Dejanay, even though she's more of a defensive player. She still, can score the ball, and you're missing Enrique as well. So, and I think they're going to be starting two other rookies with Paige tonight too. So,
Do you see what I'm saying? And I think Dejanay averages like 12 or 13 points, and Enrique averages around 16 or 17. That's a lot of points to just make up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
damn, it's just
yeah.
like tongue tying me. Like, I can't even speak. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't
Mhm.
even understand. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, at first glance, when you look at it, you're like, nah, no way. The Wings could go over this. Like, they've been pretty potent here and there as an offense. But like, when you look at the injury report, man, like everybody's gone. And the Wings, even with everybody, fun fact, they fell short of this line in only 6 of the games they've played this season. But I'll tell you the teams. Versus the Dream, they scored 30. Wings, whatever Wings. Lynx, 39. Mercury, 36. Valkyrie, 39. Dream again, 31. Right? What do all those teams have in common? They're all highly defensive teams, top tier defensive teams in the league right now, right? And so are the Mercury. So even if they had everybody, and this number was probably at like what, 42 or 42, I would still take the under. They just played them the other day with everybody and only scored 36. Granted, they were on the road, but still.
What did the total, well, you know what? I could probably look. What did the full total end up being in that game? Was it under tonight's line?
I'm not sure. I didn't take a look at the full total.
Okay. Well, I'll look at that when I get off. But yeah, I don't know, man. I just feel like the Mercury come in here locked in, bro, and I just don't see where points are gonna come from with the Wings. Like you said, they're missing damn near 30 points a game, and you just can't pull that out of thin air.
Yeah.
In a few days.
This would have to be a Paige legacy game in order for them to pull it off.
Yeah,
Like,
she got to get like 35 or some shit.
35. She gonna have to drop like 55. She gonna have to put up movie numbers tonight.
I know we haven't talked much about player props. Have you seen anything that you like or?
So actually, I was gonna play a player prop in this game. Actually, on my girl Paige, but I got juiced out of the line. It's like super juicy now. But I was gonna take Paige over 5.5 assists, kind of working off the same game narrative I said earlier, where I think they're gonna work to just keep the ball out of her hands. So that'll give her more assist opportunities. So I mean, if anyone's looking to play it, you can get risky and play the 6.5. You could do it. I'm not gonna do it, but you could.
Yeah. Don't lose your bank.
You can wait live. You can wait live and take her thing.
And here's my thing. If you feel good about it, play it. Like for real, but don't lose your bankroll tonight either. Just because it's a ton of games on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like so typically, like when I make plays and I give plays out here, I always do like some side shit. And that kills me every single time. Like I start doing a little side shit. I'm not doing side shit today. Like I'm staying disciplined. Like the plays I'm giving you guys are the plays that I'm making. And I also have a parlay. And side note, I may have a hot dog play.
What is a hot dog play?
The hot dog championship is coming up, or the hot dog eating contest.
Wait, you could bet on that?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm with it. I don't even know how to handicap that. I'm just telling you.
I don't either. I just heard it from somewhere. So anyway, man, let's get into this last one, man. We got some good shit, some good bets to give out at the end. Mystics Lynx. Lynx getting or laying 11.5 at home. Total sits at 155.5. Lynx coming off that embarrassing loss in the Commissioner's Cup on their home floor as were they 11.5?
Yup.
11.5 point favorite. So I would expect them to be pissed. I played the first half under, I feel like it was 76.5 or something like that. Hold on a second. Just want to make sure I'm not giving out the wrong play. Yep, 76.5 on FanDuel. I just think that the Lynx come out defensively. They come out mad, pissed off. The Mystics are next to last in net rating in the first half on the road, and in offensive rating on the road. The Sun are the only team that's worse. The Lynx are second in net rating at home and defensive rating, and defensive and offensive rating, only behind the Liberty. So I really think that the Mystics they're gonna struggle. Um, I think in this spot, the rest is gonna hurt the Mystics more than the Lynx, because obviously the Lynx had the rest disadvantage, but I think they're gonna be so pissed off, bro, that they're gonna come out and shut these chicks down. What you think?
I'm of the same belief as you. I think the Lynx are gonna come out pretty pissed. That was a super embarrassing loss, like uncharacteristic loss. Like if you gave me a crystal ball, never in a million years would I had seen that L coming. Like that was great with no Caitlin Clark at that. No Caitlin Clark. You had the fever so hype. You had Sophie Cunningham shaking her tailbone on IG Live and shit. Like this shit was crazy. You know what I'm saying? I thought Caitlin was gonna get up there next. I'm like, aren't you hurt?
I
Yo,
mean, but they
anyway,
just won 50K each.
yo, I know, I saw the prize, and they won some crypto also. I was
They
like,
won some
damn,
crypto too.
yeah, they, I think Bitcoin, who was not Bitcoin, Coinbase, I think was a partner in it. So they also gave out Bitcoin. I forgot how much each player also gets.
Here's another stat that's kind of funny. Ari McDonald, who we signed after we had to release Bonner, her contract, I think, was either 53,000 or 48,000. I can't remember, but I think it was 53. But her winnings from the Commissioner's Cup was damn near her salary for the year.
Yeah, I know, that's crazy. That's crazy. But all that being said, I think the same thing you do. I think the Lynx are gonna come out pissed. I think that was one of those L's that everyone's fired up the next day to get to practice and just start putting shots up because the shots were not falling. Like they went at 1.8 minutes scoreless. Like that is crazy for the Lynx.
I
So
mean, and
if I
that's a crazy defensive effort from that's a crazy defensive effort from the Fever too. Who would have
yeah, for
expected that?
sure.
But yeah, man. I like that first half under.
I like the first quarter. I think I was talking to you before about it. If I do play anything, it'll probably be like the first quarter minus 3.5. I didn't take notes on it or anything, but like I did get a chance to look at this game and it was another one of those games that just like makes your toes itch or something like that. Like it's just like uh, you're trying to figure it out and like I just it's more a narrative play than it is a play on the numbers, I would say. Because like I'm just thinking like, they're gonna come in here pissed. They should come in here riled up. If the spread's only 3.5, they should be able to cover it. Maybe I'll just wait to see if maybe I can get like a 1.5 live or something like that, just in case they start off a little bit slow. But I don't think they'll lose the first quarter.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, man. I like that first quarter look too. Like it's yeah. First quarter, I think it's gonna be a trifecta spot. First quarter, first half, full game
I can see it.
um, for the Lynx. So let's get into some best bets, man. What do you like? I know you
My
got a
best
couple
bet.
plays. What is your favorite?
Uh, my favorite bet. It's a tie. It's a tie, honestly. It's a tie between that Wings first half team total under 39.5 and my girl who never lets me down, Jackie. You know,
And I mean, you can have two. So you gonna make these two?
yeah, these are my two favorite bets. The Sparks bet, I do really like the Sparks bet, but I just there's a little dab of risk in there on that Sparks bet. But hey, whatever. Live a little.
All right. So my best bet, the one I put the most money on tonight was the Wings team total under. I got that at minus 110 to win a 1.5 units. I just, like we talked about before, I just think that the Wings they got 8 players available. They're starting 3 rookies. I don't know, man. It's not going to be pretty for them tonight. I I also want to give out a couple of bonus plays. So let me ask you this, Can't Stop. What is the temperature going to be in Brooklyn tomorrow?
I don't know. Probably hot. Like
So,
probably hot.
so would you say like upper 80s, 90s?
Something like that. That's
Okay.
kind of where it's been the last few days.
Okay, same here. So the Nathan's hot dog competition is in Brooklyn tomorrow. And there's this guy, Joey Chestnut, who's like famous for like stuffing hot dogs in his mouth. Like it's actually disgusting. It's so disgusting watching. I'm like, bro, like I don't even like hot dogs like that because I'm just one.
Me neither.
I know where that shit come from. He's just
Me
stuffing
too.
them and then drinking like I don't know what he's drinking to wash it down. It's so
I
nasty.
think it's like water. They just
Yeah,
it's weird, bro. I'm gonna go watch it. What's his name?
Joey Chestnut. So he's
Joey
like
Chestnut.
he's like the LeBron of eating hot dogs.
Yo, to be the LeBron of eating hot dogs is just not an accolade that you want next to your name.
So his under. So I was just watching. I don't even know what I was listening to. I was just in my car listening, and his under is 71 and a half hot dogs for tomorrow, and it's kind of juice too. And their thinking is because it's going to be. I didn't know where the hot dog competition was until I just looked it up a minute ago. But they said because it's going to be so hot that he may not need to eat all of those hot dogs to win the competition.
Oh, interesting angle. Yo, listen, if you play it, I'll play it. I don't care. I'm
So
in.
I'm
I'm
gonna put a
there.
little bit on it. A little bit
I'm
on it.
down. Let's do it. I'm doing it. It's a less
Joey
betted bet. Let's
Chestnut
do it.
under 71 and a half hot dogs. Shop around. I'm just on FanDuel. It's minus 126 on FanDuel.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it right
Yeah.
after we get off this.
Yeah. So I'm gonna put something on that. Also, there's a parlay that I played on FanDuel as well. That I do want to give out as a bonus bet. Shakira Austin under her 22 and a half points and rebounds. And Lee Urero, I think that's how you pronounce it. She's the center with the wings, under 13 and a half points and rebounds. Both of these players are going up against teams in the Lynx and the Mercury with strong front court play, strong front court defense. So I parlayed these two and got it at a plus 225 on FanDuel. So just a couple of bonus bets
Nice.
for me. But other than that, man, I think we covered everything pretty good.
Yup. Now we just gotta let the games begin, man.
What time do the first game start?
I think it's 7:30. Am I wrong? Let me see.
7. It's 7.
It's 7. Oh, so it's about to
Yeah.
start in 4 minutes.
4 minutes. So let's cash, man. We got some good plays out there. Let's cash. We will be back is it Saturday? Are there games tomorrow?
Let me see. I'll tell you right now. So I'm actually on FanDuel. Well, it's not showing me anything for tomorrow.
I'm looking now.
It's not showing me anything.
No, there's nothing tomorrow. There's 2
Maybe
games on
Saturday.
Saturday. Yep, and then 3 on Sunday. So we'll probably be back on here with you guys on Sunday, more than likely.
Yeah.
And be looking out, of course, for shorts and everything like that. Can't Stop. You got anything you want to promote or
Yeah, yo, just join the Discord, man. If you're trying to join the People's Picks Discord, reach out to me and I'll shoot you an invite. That's where you're gonna get all the plays first. So like even when I played that Sparks bet, I locked it in like a day or two ago. And as soon as I locked it in and I had, I was 100% certain on it, I just sent it out to the group. So like if you're in the Discord, you'll get those groups early. I'm trying to honestly get more CLB plays. Right? Like I'm trying to jump on lines. Like even like tonight, I'm about to just start looking at the games ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to start getting the better value plays because like I think it was that Lynx game. I wanted to play the under, but the line had moved so much on me that I didn't want to take the worst of the number. Right? Like, that's my thing going forward. I am not taking the worst of the number. I'm just not doing it. So yeah, man.
I posted the wings play in Discord. I'm gonna post the others. But I actually posted that play as soon as I made it, so I just got to
Yeah, I
get
saw
back
it.
into the mode of Discord and posting right then. But at Can't Stop's Discord, I've got a channel in there. Check for my plays. But I'll be basically turn me on X and Can't Stop's Discord, and you'll get all of my plays as soon as they come out as well. So with that being said, man, we got nothing else, and John Witherspoon is gonna give you guys some wise words for July 4th. Peace out, y'all.
Word.
If you broke, try to have a nice day. If you're fat, try to have a nice day. If you're skinny, try to have a nice day. If you got a big head, try to have a nice day. If your mama's ugly, try to have a nice day. If your daddy whoop your ass, try to have a nice day. If a dog bites you in the ass, bite him back and try to have a nice day. Try to have a nice day. See, that's my theme. Try to have a nice day. I'm about to leave right now and go try to have me a nice day. All right. Try to have a nice day.